Didik TV KPM. Didik TV KPM.
Oh wow, there's a sale, huh? Nice, what does it say here? Limited time offer, get it now. Oh wow. What is this? Oh, this is a nice watch. Nice, it's only 150 ringgit. Nice, I think I'm gonna get this watch. Oh, such a good bargain because it has its sale and of course, just for a limited time. Yay, I'm happy about this. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna look at it again. Oh, I love it so much. Hi, Miss Liyana.
Hi, what are you doing? What are you buying?
I just bought a watch actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think we have the same one.
Oh,
How
do
much?
you?
Yeah. How much did you buy it for?
Oh, well, there's a sale and they're selling it at 150 ringgit only, which I think is a good bargain.
You mean it's 150 and it's on sale?
Yeah, 150 on sale. Why, Miss Liyana?
Because I got mine on 150.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And it's not on sale.
Oh, it's not on sale? Oh no, mine says on sale. I think I've
It's the
been...
same one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I think I've been tricked.
Seems like it.
Oh no. And we are going shopping. Of course, that's one of the favorite things to do, isn't it? I'm kidding. And Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. You are now watching Didik TV KPM and we are in the Menengah atas slot or upper secondary and today we are learning Bahasa Inggeris Tingkatan 4, English language for Form 4. And my name is Hanif Sean and I'm so excited today because, of course, many of us, we love to shop. But I think we need to be smarter consumers. Would you agree with me? And who would be teaching us to be smarter consumers? Definitely our teacher, which we have watched her profile, which is Miss Liyana. Hello, Miss Liyana.
Hi.
How are
Hi,
you
honey.
today?
Doing good. You?
I'm doing good as well. Are you going to be teaching us a bit of the tricks of buying and shopping today?
Yes, I will.
That's very interesting. And of course, Miss Liyana, it's not just the both of us today. We do have other students, other pupils online, right?
Yes.
Yes, if I can get you to introduce them to us.
Okay. Hi, everyone. We have two of our pupils here, and they're all the way from MRSM Sungai Besar. First up, we have Zul. So Zul, just say hi to everyone.
Hi, Zo.
Hi, Zul. Okay, and then the next one we have Arif. So Arif, you could just wave to everyone.
Hello, Arif. All right, I can see that they are also excited to learn about some tricks and tips. I believe that Miss Liyana will be teaching us today, Miss Liyana.
Yes.
So perhaps you can share with us first the learning objectives.
Okay, sure. So for today, we are going to, the topic of our lesson today would be tricks of the trade. So some of you might wonder, what are tricks of the trade? So tricks of the trade, it's exactly a quick and clever way of doing something. And normally the ones who are doing it are the experts in the field. So for example, like our gimmick just now, a sale is definitely one of the tricks of the trade for retailers or merchants. Okay, so this is lesson 33 taken from Unit 3, Buy It. And for viewers at home, you can open up your Full Blast Plus 4, pages 44 and 45. So here's our learning standards for today, where we will have two. The first would be the main skill reading, 3.1.6, recognize with support typical features at word, sentence, and text levels of an increased range of genres. And for the second one, we have the complementary skill of reading 3.1.3, guess the meaning of unfamiliar words from clues provided by other words, and by context on a wide range of familiar topics. And we have two learning objectives for today, in which the first is for us to practice reading for gist, and the second is for us to guess the meaning of unknown words in context.
So we're going to do a lot of guessing game today, Miss Liyana.
Definitely.
Ah, interesting.
Sales and guessing games.
That is right, yeah. And you have two questions that you're going to be discussing with us right now.
Yes, I think these two will definitely get our lesson going. So we have two questions over here, and I bet our pupils are very excited to share their opinion with us as well. Okay, so we have the first question. Do you ever spend more money shopping than you intend to? If so, why do you think that happens? So anyone would like to answer that?
And who would like to try? Can raise your hand up? So we have Zul. Okay, Zul, share with
Okay,
us your
Zul.
opinion.
Yes, I never spend more than I intend to spend. I think that happens because the things in the mall attract us to buy it compared to the things we want to buy.
Okay, thank you, Zul. So yeah, even he's one of, even he would actually spend more than he intends to, right,
Yeah.
Zul? Okay, for the second question, do you think that retailers influence how much you spend while shopping? How? So maybe Arif would like to get this?
Yes, I think the retailers use promotions to attract customers to buy things.
Yeah, I do
Interesting.
agree, don't you?
Yes, I would believe so as well.
Yeah, retailers do influence how much we spend. As referring to our gimmick earlier, when you see a sale sign, you would immediately dash for the store.
Yeah, and I can agree to that as well. Well, I think many of us might have done that as well, isn't it, Miss Liyana? That we might have spent a bit more than we intend to, especially when we are hungry and we see food that we enjoy. We've already bought one and we would like to buy more and more. Isn't that true?
Yes, definitely. I myself am a victim of such tricks. So yes, I believe this is one of the objectives of the lesson as well, regarding the theme, so that we'll be more aware of the tricks. And perhaps we'll shop better and be better consumers, just like what you mentioned.
Yes, I believe so. And Miss Liyana has a lot more tips to share with you so you won't fall for the tricks. So make sure you stay tuned with us because we're going to take a short break, but we have more to share with you after this. Stay tuned on Didik TV KPM.
Didik TV KPM.
And welcome back. You're now watching Didik TV KPM in the upper secondary school slot. And today we're learning English together. And it's a bit more fun because we're actually doing a bit of shopping, but we would like to understand the tricks of the trade by retailers when we shop. And of course, with me is Miss Liyana. And Miss Liyana, now you're going to be sharing with us a bit of an exploration and explanation about these tricks of the trade, right?
Yeah, Hanif. And we will begin with the topic reading for gist.
Right.
Okay, some of you might wonder what's the meaning of gist. It's not something that we hear quite commonly. So I would like to ask our pupils. So what's the meaning of gist? Anybody?
Yeah. Would it be Arif?
Reading for gist means the main idea of a text.
So main idea of a text. That's correct. So when we read for gist, let's say if we have a piece of text, be it a novel, an article. So when we read for gist, we would like to find the main idea of the text. Okay. So for viewers at home, you can find this text in page 44 of Full Blast Plus 4. Okay, we have got a piece of text here. And as you could see, there's lots of words. There's paragraphs as well, and there's a title on top. So could anybody tell me what kind of text is this?
Me,
Yes, Zul?
Zul.
it's an article text.
Thank you, Zul. It's an article, and more specifically, it could be a magazine article. We can normally find this kind of text in magazines. Okay, and then over at the top, there's a few images over there. So could anybody tell me what it is?
A shopping mall, maybe?
A shopping mall? Yeah, I would say it's close to that. It's you could see that there's racks, and then there's things inside the racks. So yeah, it could be in shopping malls. Okay, so now we are going to have a closer look at the text. This is the same text, it's just been typed so that everybody could see it more clearly. Okay, this is actually activity B, where pupils, you need to read the text quickly without paying attention to the missing sentences. So as you might have noticed, there are several blank sentences, but don't worry, it won't affect the text at all. It would still be okay. Okay, and then after you have read, we need to identify the purpose of the text. Okay, for that, can we get our pupils to help us out? So
Sure. Who would like to try and read first?
Yep.
Do I see it? Okay. Zul,
Okay,
go
Zul.
ahead, Zul.
Yes. Beware. Retailers are tricking you into spending more money. Have you ever wandered into a shop with a list of few things only to come out with twice as much stuff? There's a reason for this, and they work. Smell is a common trick used to get shoppers spending. Most supermarkets now welcome customers with the smell of fresh bread or roast chicken to make you hungry, in which case you are much more likely to buy food. Imagine if you are starving. Many restaurants and fast food outlets use the same trick and send eating snacks onto the street to attract more customers.
Okay, thank you, Zul. Next, for the next paragraphs, maybe Arif could do that.
More popular items are usually in the middle of aisles, so there you have to walk further past more products to reach them. Products that shops want to promote are placed at eye level or at the end of aisles to get maximum attention. Many companies pay shops to place their products there. Have you ever noticed that certain shelves in the shops look untidy, as if customers have been moving everything around? You may think that people will feel off by this, but retailers often make areas untidy so that customers believe that they are looking at reduced price products or a very popular promotion.
Okay, thank you, Arif. So for the next parts, maybe we'll go back to Zul.
Shall we have his? Oh, Zul, I think your mic might be on mute. Yes, you can turn on your
Yeah.
mic.
Even the way floors are designed can make you spend more. In many supermarkets, the tiles in aisles with expensive items are smaller so that it sounds as if your trolley is moving faster, which makes you slow down and spend more time in that area. Other shops remove windows so that you have less connection with the outside world and are more likely to spend more time shopping. If you can see that it's getting dark outside, you are more likely to take your time inside the shop.
Okay, thank you, Zul. For the next ones, maybe we can get Arif back.
Retailers will quickly go out of business if we walk straight in, but what we need, then walk straight out again. Similarly, in closed shops, waiting rooms, and cash desks are usually far from the entrance. Shopping malls usually have complicated floor plans, so that it's easy to get in, but harder to find your way out. Also, separating escalators between floors means you have to walk around the mall to go up to another level. The more time you spend inside, the more money you are likely to spend. Don't let them get away with it.
Okay, thank you for that, Arif. So I guess that's been really eye-opening for some, the tricks that retailers use. Okay, so now you might wonder, how do we read for gist exactly? Well, I would suggest these 3 steps. The first one, you need to look at the title, if there's any, depending on the text. So guys, does our text have a title? Yes or no?
And who like?
Yes?
Oh yes, I
So
guess
what's
that
the
no.
title?
Beware. Retailers are tricking you into spending more money.
Yep, that's the title of our text, beware. So there's a sense of, suspense over there.
Caution, right?
Yeah, of caution.
I agree.
Okay, so first look at the title. Second is for you to read the first and the last sentence of each paragraph. So you would have a clearer idea of the main ideas of each paragraph. And finally, as you go about reading, ask yourself this question. What is this paragraph talking about? Okay, so viewers at home, if you want to read for gist, these are the 3 suggested steps that you should definitely take. Okay, bearing that in mind, now we are going to get our pupils to try out the 3 steps that we mentioned just now. Okay, so now viewers at home, this is actually activity B, so we can do this together. The instruction: read the text quickly without paying attention to the missing sentences. What is the purpose of the text? Okay, so for the first paragraph, who would like to have a try? Who would like to have a go?
Me, teacher.
Yeah, sure, Arif.
For the first sentence is, have you ever wandered into a shop with Have you wandered into a shop with a list of a few things only to come out with twice as much stuff? And the last sentence is, and they work. So the main idea of the paragraph is the retailers want to make customers to buy stuff.
Okay, thank you, Arif.
That's interesting. So want to make want to make customers
Yeah.
buy more stuff. Right. I think I've fallen into that trick before. Oh dear. And it says there, and they work. Yep. Definitely can agree to that.
Yes, they definitely work. Okay, so that's for the first paragraph. Now we are going to go to the second paragraph. Maybe Zul would like to take that?
The first sentence for the second paragraph is, math is a common trick used to get shoppers spending. The
Okay.
last sentence, many restaurants and fast food outlets use the same trick and send kitchen smells onto the street to attract more customers. So the purpose of the text is, the text want to tell us that restaurants use the smell of food as the trick to attract customers.
Okay.
That is true.
Okay, thank you, Zul. Definitely, when we go past through restaurants, we would immediately feel hungry. So when we feel hungry, we feel like we want to buy stuff. Okay. The next one.
Shall we have Arif again?
Okay.
Okay, sure.
More popular items are usually in the middle of aisles, so that you have to walk further past more products to reach them. And the last sentence is, many companies pay shops to place their products there. So the main purpose is, the retailers want to put popular items at the middle to attract customers, so they will see that and buy it.
So
Thank
they
you,
pay
Arif.
product popularity, or they're making certain products a bit more popular.
Yes. Yeah, and then the companies pay shops to place their product there. Okay, so the next one.
The first sentence is, have you ever noticed that certain shelves in shops look untidy as if customers have been moving everything around? The last sentence is, customers believe they are looking at reduced price products or a very popular promotion. So the purpose of this test is, the retailers intend to make us believe that we are looking at a popular product.
Okay.
Very interesting. I've always
Looking.
thought that when it looks untidy, it could mean the those servicing the outlet is a bit, they might be a bit too busy. I never realized that it could be a trick
Me too.
for us to buy products.
Yeah, this is the first because when we look at something messy, we'll go like, maybe not that nice
Yep.
compared to the nicely arranged ones, but it's a trick apparently.
Yeah, interesting.
Okay, the next one.
Even the way floors are designed can make you spend more. The first sentence. And the last sentence is, if you can see that it's getting dark outside, you are more likely to take your time inside the shop. So the main purpose of this text is the retailers want customers to stay longer at the shop. So the customers will buy more items and spend more money.
That's truly interesting as well. So when you shop, make sure you find windows. Not just to window shop, but to also know the time at the moment that you're shopping.
Now that I think about it, yeah, we don't really see windows in shops, do we?
That is true. That is true.
Okay, and then the next one.
The first sentence is, retailers would quickly go out of business if we walk in straight in, bought what we needed, then walk straight out again. The last sentence is, the more time you spend inside, the more money you are likely to spend. So the purpose of the text is, the retailers wants us to spend more time in the shop.
Spending more time.
Yep, longer time spent in the shop means more money being spent. There's a lot of expenditure there, time and money.
Yes. Okay then. So thank you guys for identifying the first and the last sentence and also identifying the main ideas of each paragraph. Okay, now this is your task, everyone, pupils. We have to identify the purpose of the text. But before we do this, Arif and Zul, could you just run us through the main points that you've mentioned just now, so that as we listen, we can look at the options and we'll make the right choice. Okay.
The main purpose of the text I got is, the restaurant use the smell of food as the trick to attract customers. Next, retailers intend to make us believe that we are looking at popular products. And lastly, the retailers wants us to spend more time in the shop.
Okay, thank you, Zul. What about you, Arif?
The main purpose of the text is the retailers want to make customers to buy stuff, and the retailers also want customers to stay longer at the shop.
Okay, thank you for summarizing your main ideas with us. Now, looking at the question that we have, what is the purpose of the text? There are 4 options, in which A, to advise people about how to make the most of their shopping trips. B, to inform people about the best places to shop. C, to advise people that they should be more careful when they are shopping. And D, to warn people of the dangers that are involved when shopping. Okay, so guys, pupils, which one do you choose? A, B, C, or D?
C.
C.
Both of you C. Okay,
Yes.
let's have a look.
Well done.
Well
Is that
done.
the correct answer, Miss
Yes,
Liyana?
that's definitely the correct answer. So we'll give them both 5 stars.
And well done to the both of you. Well done for reading. Well done for giving the right answer there. And of course, we're going to take a short break. And it was great that Miss Liyana shared with us a lot of elements about the tricks of the trade. And I'm sure she has a lot more to share with us. But we're going to take a short break. Make sure you stay tuned with us on D-Date TV KPM.
D-Date TV KPM.
And welcome back, everyone. You are now watching D-Date TV KPM, and today we're learning English language with the topic Tricks of the trade, huh? What is that about? We are going to be smarter consumers when we go shopping at supermarket, shopping malls. And with me is Miss Liyana. And Miss Liyana, for this segment, you'll be sharing with us a bit more on evaluation and elaboration within this topic.
Yes.
Great.
Thank you, Hanif. So in this topic, we'll go to the part of guessing meaning from context. And yes, there will be evaluation involved later on when our pupils do the activities designed for them. Okay, so looking at the title, Guessing Meaning from Context, you may wonder, what is it exactly? Well, imagine this situation. Have you ever read something, be it a comic book, be it storybooks, article, newspapers or magazines, and there would be words that you do not know the meaning of. Okay, so the obvious answer would be for you to reach for a dictionary and look it up. But let's say you don't feel like it, you just feel cozy and comfortable being wrapped up with your reading. Or you may be in situations where you are not allowed to have dictionaries with you in the exam hall. Okay, so this is where this skill comes in, where you can guess meaning from the context. Okay, so pupils, any ideas how to do this?
Me.
Yeah, Zul.
I think we can guessing meaning from context by looking the sentence that's come before it.
Okay, thank you. That's very insightful and very spot on, definitely. One of the things that you could do is for us to guess the meaning looking at the sentences that comes before the word. Okay, so now let's proceed. Viewers at home, you can refer to this text in page 44. That's for the text on the left-hand side of the screen, where the title is Beware. And then for the activity, this is actually activity D over on the right-hand side. This is in page 45 of our textbook, Full Blast Plus 4. Okay, so for the text on the left, as you might have noticed, there are 8 words that are being highlighted in yellow. The first would be retailers over there on top at the title of the text. The second word would be starving. And then over in the third paragraph, we have the words aisles, promote, and maximum. Then moving on to the fifth paragraph, we have one word that's highlighted there, which is trolley. And then towards the end, we have the words complicated and escalators. So 8 words are highlighted. And then we look at activity D in page 45. Look at the highlighted words in the text and try to guess what they mean. Then match them with the meanings 1 till 8 below. So the first meaning that's given to us, difficult to understand. Number 2 would be a basket on wheels. Number 3, a person or business that sells goods. Number 4, increase the sales or popularity of something. Number 5, a space for walking between 2 rows of shelves or seats. Number 6, moving stairs. Number 7, the greatest that is possible. And number 8, feeling very hungry. So we've got 8 highlighted words and we've got 8 meanings. And our task, pupils, is for us to match those 2. Which word belongs to which meaning? Okay? So now let's have a go. I'm going to show you how we do it first. Later on, I'll share with you the tips and techniques, and later on, our pupils will be doing this together with you. Okay, the meaning that we have is number 1, difficult to understand. So pupils, can I get one of you to read the text there?
Me, teacher.
Yeah, sure.
Similarly, in clothes shops, fitting rooms, and cash desks are usually far from the entrance. Shopping malls usually have complicated floor plans, so it's easy to get in but harder to find your way out.
Okay, thank you, Arif. As you could see, the blue word is obviously the answer, but now our focus is getting on how do we spot the clues. Okay, so difficult to understand, the meaning would be complicated. So we look remember I've said before, we need to look at the sentence before and after it. So, the sentence before are usually far from the entrance. Okay, so are usually far from the entrance. It gives us a sense of difficulty. So it matches the meaning on top of that. And then the next one would be harder to find your way out. Again, this sentence gives us a sense of it being difficult. Okay, so the words, the sentences surrounding the words matches the meaning given, difficult to understand. So that's why complicated is the word. Okay. Yep, the answer is complicated. For the next one, I would like to invite our pupils to do it with us. So the meaning would be feeling very hungry. So could somebody please read out the text?
Teacher,
Yeah, sure, Zul.
most supermarkets now welcome customers with the smell of fresh bread or roast chicken to make you hungry, in which case you are much more likely to buy food. Imagine if you are starving. Many restaurants and fast food outlets use the same trick and send kitchen smells onto the street to attract more customers.
Okay, thank you, Zul. Okay, would anybody like to share which one is the clue? Which sentence is the clue?
And who would like to try? Zul.
Yeah, Zul.
Go ahead, Zul.
Again, the clue is hungry.
Hungry.
And yeah, the clue is hungry.
Okay, thank you, Zul. The clue is hungry. That's one more clue. Maybe Arif would like to try.
Smells, maybe.
Definitely. Smells. The sentence over there. So as pointed out by our pupils, we look at the sentence before and after the word. So before, there's the word hungry and it matches the meaning given. It's the same, feeling very hungry, and there's the repetition of hungry. And then towards the end, send kitchen smells onto the street. So you know, when we imagine having smells, obviously the feeling would be hungry. So that's why the word starving is feeling very hungry. Okay, good job, guys. Yep, starving. Okay, now we are going to go into the tips on how do we guess meaning from context. The first tip is for you to look at the sentences before and after it. It depends. Sometimes for some conditions, maybe it's just the sentences before, and maybe sometimes it's just after, or maybe in both sentences. It depends. And then second is for you to understand the context, meaning you understand the situation, you understand the background. Is it talking about the supermarket? Is it talking about the living room, living hall, etc.? So you need to understand the main context. And finally, you need to make an intelligent guess. So what is an intelligent guess? An intelligent guess would be where you have looked at the clues before and you've come to a conclusion. So that's what we call an intelligent guess. Okay, so pupils, are you ready to do the activity? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, just put a thumbs up if you're ready.
Great. And I'm sure pupils at home also are excited to join in this activity.
Yes, sure. Okay. So we've got two options over here. We're going to make it trickier than before.
Right.
Okay, so the meaning given is number 2, a basket on wheels. So for statement A, it is for trolley. Statement B, the word is retailers. So could somebody please read out statement A? Anybody?
Me teacher.
Yeah, sure, Arif.
In many supermarkets, in many supermarkets, the tags in aisles with expensive items are smaller, so there is sounds if your trolley is moving faster, which makes you slow down and spend more time in the area.
Okay, what about B? Could you read it out loud?
Me check.
Sure, Zul.
Beware, retailers are tricking you into spending more money.
Okay, so now you have two options, the A and the B. So now I'd like you to put up your cards. If you choose an A, just put up A. If you choose a B, put up B. So which one is your pick, A or B? Put it up.
There will be A for question 2, a basket
Yes.
on wheels.
So both of you said A, which is trolley. Okay, thank you for your answer. Could somebody tell us what's the clue that makes you say A is the answer?
The clue is the tiles and moving faster.
Moving faster. Okay, thank you, Arif. Let's check out whether your answer is correct or not. Yep, it's correct.
Well done.
Well done. Okay, looking at the clues given by Arif, you know, for a basket on wheels, so when we have wheels, normally it would denote something that's moving on a surface. So tiles would be the covering of floors, so it's on the surface as well. So you see there's a connection over there. And then moving faster, wheels move. So those two are closely connected to a basket on wheels. So I guess both of you guys' deduction, it's correct. So good job.
Good job, good job. And I'm sure friends at home as well, you were able to guess that the word is trolley
Yeah.
for question number 2. And would you like to guess for question number 3?
Number 3, the answer would be definitely retailers.
Of course. That's the other option left.
Okay, so maybe guys, if you could just point out the clues which makes us say it's retailers. So anyone? Yeah, sure, Zul.
The clue are spending more money.
Spending more money. Okay, yeah, I would definitely agree with Zul, because if you look at the meaning given, sells goods. So somehow the transaction of giving out products to get money, and over here we are giving money to get products. So there's a correlation over there. Okay, so the next one, number 4. Increase the sales or popularity of something. Okay, guys, so between A and B, could you just put up your sign, whether it's A or B, which one do you choose? A for aisles, B for promote. B. Promote. So let's look at the answer. Definitely. That's a good job. Well done. Okay, if you could just tell me which are the clues.
The clue is maximum attention.
Maximum attention. Yeah, we would agree, because increasing the sales. So the word increase and maximum, it has correlation over there. Okay, meanwhile for number 5, the answer would be aisles. Okay, what about the clue for that? Anybody would like to take that?
The clue is you have to walk further.
Okay, the clue is walk, and I would say middle as well, because over in the meaning we have the word walk, so it matches the one in the text, and middle of aisle, between 2 rows. Okay, so the clues point out to the word. And then we have this, number 6, moving stairs. So is it A or a B? Could you just put up your sign?
What will be your answer?
Okay, Arif, B.
B and Zo.
B. So let's have a look.
Is that right?
Yes, it's correct. Escalators. So could you point out which ones are the clues? Guys?
Me.
Okay, sure, Zul.
The clue is go up to another level.
Okay, go up to another level, because we have the word stairs over there. So that's correct, meaning you can move up. Okay, what about number 7? Obviously, the answer would be maximum. What is the clue that we can get from A?
The clue is attention, because the shop want to give their greatest attention to their things.
Giving the greatest attention to things. Yeah, that's correct too, Arif. Okay, so thank you guys. That's a very good job. Well done. All correct. So it's a 6/6 for everybody.
Well done to all of you, and I'm
Yep.
sure our friends at home, pupils at home as well, you have been able to answer every single question correctly. And keep in mind those tips that Miss Liyana has shared with us. We're now going to take a short break while you refresh your mind thinking about and recalling what Miss Liyana has taught us. We're just going to take a breather, but make sure you come back and stay tuned with us on D-Date TV KPM.
D-Date TV KPM.
Welcome back on D-Date TV KPM. You're now watching the upper secondary slot and we're learning English for Form 4 and the topic is tricks of the trade. And with me is Miss Liyana and we do have two other pupils online joining us. And Miss Liyana, are you going to play a game with us right now?
Yep, for the final segment, we are going to play a game.
Right, and our pupils online, are you excited? Are you ready to play this game?
Yes.
Okay. They look excited. Cool. So shall we start the game, Miss Liyana?
Yeah, sure. Okay, now we are going to go into reading tips, more specifically reading for gist and also guessing meaning from context. And to do that, just like what Hanif mentioned, we're going to play a game and it's a crossword puzzle. Okay, the first would be reading for gist. As you could see, there are 4 words that will be tested and there's 2 segments, downward and across. For downward, we've got the number 1 and 3. Across, we've got number 2 and 4. So downward going from the top to the bottom. And then for across, we're going to go from the left to the right hand side. Okay, and we are going to do this according to number. So for number 1, the main part of a text or matter is called, would anybody like to guess that?
Yes.
Okay.
The answer is gist.
How do you spell gist?
G-I-S-T.
Okay, thank you, Arif.
G-I-S-T.
It's clear, thank you. Gist. Okay, I think that's the correct answer. Good job, Arif.
Good job, Arif.
Yep. Okay, going according to number. So number 2, we need to look at the ... when we read for gist. Anybody would like to guess? We need to look at the...
This is challenging. Zul, yes, Zul.
Okay,
What is
do
your
try.
answer?
I think the answer is title.
Okay, how do we spell title, Zul?
T-I-T-L-E, title.
T-I-T-L-E. Okay, yep. We need to look at the title when we read for gist. That's the correct answer. Good job, Zul.
Good.
Okay,
So
for
we're
the
halfway
next
there,
one.
Miss Liyana.
Yeah, 2 done. Okay, next we have number 3. Read the first and the ... sentence of a paragraph to get the idea.
Who would like to try this?
Last.
How do we spell that?
L-A-S-T. Last.
Okay, L-A-S-T, last.
Wow.
Correct. Yep,
Well
that's
done.
the answer. Okay, and we've got the final one. Ask yourself the ... what is this about?
Pupils at home, I'm sure you know the answer to this question. And who would like to try? Would it be Zul?
Me.
Yeah, sure.
I think the answer is question.
How do you spell question, Zul?
Q-U-E-S-T-I-O-N. Question.
Okay, thank you, Zul. So yeah, we are finally done with this first part of the crossword puzzle.
Wow. Good job. Good job to the both of you.
Yeah.
Well done.
And both pupils got everything correct. Yep.
Well done. Well done.
Okay,
You
now...
have another one for us, Miss Liyana?
Yes, definitely. Because we've got 2 main things that we are going to cover.
Okay. And the next crossword puzzle, I believe, would be on guessing meaning from context. So we just did reading for gist, and next we're going to do guessing meaning from context. And
Yes.
there it is. So get ready. You're going to help us answer these questions.
Okay, again, like the first puzzle, we've got 4 items as well, and then there's downward and there's across. For the ones going downward, again, from top to bottom, we have numbers 2 and 4. And for the ones going across, going from the left-hand side till the right, we've got 2 items, 1 and 3. And we are going to go according to the number. Okay, so for number 1, the set of circumstances that surrounds a particular situation. What is it?
Who
A
would
bit
like
tricky,
to
huh?
try? Zul, okay.
Aha.
The answer is context.
How do you spell that, Zul?
CONTEXT. Context.
Okay, yep. That's the answer. That's correct.
Right. Arif seems amused. Did you agree with the answer, Arif? Yes.
Yes. Okay, next we are going to go to number 2. It is important to ... the context to guess the meaning. So what is the word for number 2? Downward.
Understand.
Okay, how do we spell that? How do we spell that, Arif?
Could you repeat, Arif? You said suddenly you're on mute.
UNDERSTAND.
Okay. I think Arif loves to, he loves to
Okay.
play games here. He's very excited.
Yeah, he looks very
Suddenly got
animated now.
mute while spelling. It's fine. It's fine. Is
So
that
is
the
that-
correct answer?
Yeah, is that what you said, Arif? Understand?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the correct answer. Good job, Arif.
Well done.
Understand. Okay, next we are going to go to number 3. Make an intelligent ... to find out the meaning of a word. So what is the answer?
I want to answer it.
Yeah, sure.
The answer is guess.
How do you spell it?
GUESS. Guess.
Ah. Okay, yes, that's definitely the correct answer. Guess.
Well done.
And we've
so
got, yeah,
I think
we've got one
only
more.
an intelligent person will be able to make an intelligent guess.
Oh, that's
There
a good
you
one.
go. Right. And I guess we have one more.
Yes.
Miss Liyana?
We have one more, which is number 4. Look at the ... that comes before and after a word. So who would like to take this?
Me, teacher.
Yeah, sure, Arif.
Look at the sentences.
Can you spell that one out?
SENTENCES. Sentences.
Oh, he's definitely excited. He's going fast.
Yes. Is that
Okay, thank you, Arif. So yes, sentences. Look at the sentences that comes before and after a word. So we have completed our crossword puzzle, and I think both of them did a very good job.
That was brilliant. I think both
Yeah.
our pupils online, they are very intelligent to be able to guess all the answers. I'm sure you at home as well were able to guess all the answers, right, Miss Liyana?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. And can we have a summary of what we have learned together today?
Okay, sure. There's two main things that we have learned. First is for us to read for gist. This is when we look at a particular text and we look for the main ideas. And to do this, there's 3 important steps. The first is for us to look at the title, if there's any. Second is for us to look at the first and the last sentence of a paragraph. And finally, we need to ask ourselves the question, what does this tell me? So that's reading for gist. And it's a very important skill in English. And then, second, we go to guessing meaning from context. This is also very important because imagine if you're at the exam hall, you don't have a dictionary. So obviously, you need to make an intelligent guess. There are 3 steps as well. First, you need to look at the the before and after sentences from the word, and then you need to make an intelligent guess as well. Okay, so I think that basically wraps up what we have been doing.
That is great. And of course, Miss Liyana, because I think two of our pupils online, they have performed very well. I believe today. What do you think of their whole performance?
They have managed to answer everything well, and I think they really did understand what's being taught. So I think I'll give them a 5 over 5 or a 5 stars.
5 stars for each of you. That
Yep.
means you're both excellent, and I'm sure all of you at home as well deserve those 5 stars when you're able to answer all the questions correctly. And definitely, I'm very curious, and you are very curious as well. Where do we find out more? We want to study more. We want to learn more. Isn't that right? Where can
Yes.
they find more information
Okay.
on this topic, Miss Liyana?
You can go to KPM's Sumberku portal or website. There's lots of extra exercises, and obviously it's for free. So that's the best part. There's
For
no
free.
tricks over there.
No tricks over there. No more tricks of the trade. But keep that in mind when you're shopping. And of course, check out the link that is featured on your screen right now and go there, because I know you want to learn more. I might go also after this show because we want to learn
Sure.
more, definitely. And with that, we have so much to thank our teacher today. She is Miss Liyana Marissa Ismail from Maktab Rendah Sains Mara Sungai Besar Selangor. Thank you so much, Miss Liyana.
Thank
Such
you,
a great
honey.
pleasure to have you today.
You
And of
too.
course, to our two pupils online, they have been amazing. 5-star pupils. Wonderful. And who are they? They are Muhammad Arifuddin bin Zainal Abidin, as well as Muhammad Zulfikar Fitri bin Razali. Can you just wave at us? There you go. There you go. Wonderful. I love the energy from the start of the show. And of course, to all of you at home, thank you so much for tuning in with us today, because I'm sure you are hungry, or should I say starving?
Yes,
the word
that's
was
better.
starving. Yes, you are
Starving.
starving for knowledge, you are starving for information. Life is not as complicated because you want to make it easy. I'm using words from Miss Liyana.
That's very good, Hanif.
I'm sorry?
Very good. 5 stars for you
5
too.
stars as well. So thank you so much, everyone. My name is Hanif Sean. I hope to see you again and continue to stay tuned on Didik TV KPM. Bye. Assalamualaikum.